ba 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 Barbaran, ba 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 Barbaran, oh ba 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 Barbaran, ba 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 Barbaran, ba 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 Barbaran. You got me rocking and a rolling, rocking and a reeling, Barbaran, ba 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 Barbaran. Went to a dance, looking for romance. Saw Barbaran, so I thought I'd take a chance with Barbaran, 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 Barbaran. You got me rocking and a rolling, rocking and a reeling, Barbaran, ba 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 Barbaran, ba 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 Barbaran. You got me rocking and a rolling, rocking and a reeling, Barbaran, ba 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 Barbaran. Barbaran, ba 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 Barbaran, oh ba 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 Barbaran, ba 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 Barbaran, ba 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 Barbaran. You got me rocking and a rolling, rocking and a reeling, Barbaran, ba 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 Barbaran, 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 Barbaran.
Fishcenter Live, 708-794-6386. Welcome to the show. It's Matt. I'm here with Dave, Cho, and Lauren. Max Simone, administrative leave.
Yeah. I've got some small shoes to fill.
Small nurse shoes to
That's a
fill.
good one.
Small, off-brand, worn-down shoes.
Careful what you do in a public environment when we're broadcasting.
Careful what you allow.
Lauren.
Did Mac DeMarco's lips touch Max's penis?
I don't know.
Careful what you say, Lauren.
Lauren, what are you doing?
It's okay.
What? No, it's not.
Lauren,
It's not.
you
I
were
didn't
at-
use
I don't
any
know why we're
language that you
talking
wouldn't
about it.
hear in
You
a
were-
medical textbook.
We're not in medical textbook.
We're not allowed to
Not yet.
reference mouth to genital
I don't
contact.
think you understand the levity of the situation.
We can only reference
I think
the
I do.
reference.
The gravity, Dave.
The levity.
Oh,
Like the movie Levity with Sandra Bullock.
yeah.
I was in such a good mood when that song started. I like the Beach Boys, but I have a bad headache now. But
Why are you bumming everybody out with
Should
your
I
medical
turn your volume
issues?
down?
yeah, I think my headphones are
Yeah, I
way
think-
too loud.
The lottery show comes in here and
Ah.
changes everything.
I know. My headphones are always askew. And there's scratchings everywhere.
Back is all wires.
Maybe
are
your ears
unplugged.
aren't level. Like if one ear's a little bit higher than the other.
There's still a headset under the table, under a box.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
We had a slumber party
They-
in here during the Eric Andre
Evidently.
birthday party.
Day
Shit
2
got
of the spring season. You know how to call up the scores?
Oh. Nope, that's the one thing I forgot to ask Max
That's
about.
the only
I think,
thing that's important in this whole show is
I
the
think I
fish
got
scores.
it, but I don't know how to make it full screen. Command Shift F. No, that didn't do it. F.
The hell?
Command F.
What the fuck is that on that?
Oh, there we go. I did it.
You're more energetic than you are in normal life.
What?
You are. You're different.
Energetic
Right
Lauren
now?
Roll.
Yeah.
She's playing a role.
Playing a role, Lauren? Just
I'm not
relax.
myself right now.
No, you're not. Just relax. It's okay.
I'm actually very tired.
You're trying to be the new
You have a
Max.
headache and you're tired. Come on. Are you cold
I'm sorry.
also?
I'll stop complaining. These are the scores. Hamburgers at the lead. 55. TX Cupper. Jeremy Legg.
Just solicit sexual favors from everyone that watches, and you're in.
Oh, hold on.
Uh,
Thanks, Lauren.
what are you doing here?
Thanks, Lauren.
Stop. No. Stop.
Oh. I don't know if that bit would play
I
well.
worked it out.
You were role playing.
Very
All right.
easy.
Gotcha.
I put my mouth on
Gotcha.
HR and people's names, genitals,
Gotcha.
and that's what got me through it.
Everyone.
Thanks, Lauren.
Thanks, Lauren.
See you
Thanks,
forever,
Lauren.
Lauren.
Lauren Michaels, ladies and gentlemen.
We don't deserve them. Ladies and gentlemen, Karl Denson's Tiny Universe. Welcome.
We were late night smoking, talking. You can't stand at the bar. Second trip to the powder room. I came walking back, boom, there you are. Must neutralize my defense. Straight into my confidence. Clever how you kill the urge to flee with an old picture of you and me. The fog was lifting from the edges of a swollen brain. Out of the mist, temptation turns into a summer rain. So smooth, fine and talk, with a walk that says it all. There's someone on the line, it might just be a sign. Hey, wait, what's the rush? Don't you see, I think that you're the man. But don't worry, I'm not crazy, I'm your biggest fan. I'm your biggest fan. I said goodbye, then I worked my way back over to my chair. Sure enough, a few minutes later, I looked up and you were there. Gentleman trick, one of my crew, continuation of a rendezvous. How winds from the ocean roar and the sea cross falling from the shore. They're all oblivious to the growing tension in the air. It's your advantage, and you ain't playing fair. I bought out, hail a cat, let the crew pick up the tab. As I enter my address, you open up the door. Hey, wait, what's the rush? Don't you see, I think that you're the man. But don't worry, I'm not crazy, I'm your biggest fan. I'm your biggest fan. They got to give you anything you want, but make sure what you want is what you need. And as I close the door, you smiled and said, I still think you're the man. But don't worry, I'm not crazy, I'm your biggest fan. I'm your biggest fan. I'm your biggest fan. I don't care, you're not like me, you should go home.
You gotta know when you gotta go, when you gotta go.
Right hand over my heart, I learned the poem.
You gotta know when you gotta go, when you gotta know.
In a fantasy, red, white, and blue.
I can see what I wanna see when it's on me.
Brought your savior to.
In the state of amazing grace, I can see his face.
They found him dead under a rising sun.
Yeah,
The place where freedom lay. Do you think he was the only one? Look around, see the mark he made. Come on, come on.
Signpost say,
I got to change my ways. Tell me, come on, come on.
look both ways.
Wise man say, hey, come on, come on.
Signpost say,
I got to change my ways. Come on, come on.
look both ways.
A flag of hate over a state of fear.
Telling me it ain't what you mean when you're killing me.
We all need to be packing, is what I hear.
Telling me it ain't what you mean when you're killing me.
Perp and Patsy, their roles reversed.
You colorblind, but in your mind you see black and white.
Pray for the guilty, speech is well rehearsed.
You colorblind, but in your mind you see black and white.
Actions speak loud and pray, my friend. Talk is for the fool. It ain't how it starts, but how the story ends. What happened to the golden rule? Come on, come on.
Signpost say,
I got to change my ways. Come on, come on.
look both ways.
Look what the wise man say. Come on, come on.
Signpost say,
I got to change my ways. Tell me, come on, come on.
look both ways.
Come on.
Signpost say,
I got to change my ways. Come on, come on.
look both ways.
That's what the wise man say. Come on, come on.
Signpost say,
I got to change my ways. Tell me, come on, come on.
look both ways.
That's what the wise man say. Come on, come on.
Signpost say,
Come on, come on, come on.
look both ways.
I got to change my ways. Tell me, come on, come on.
Signpost say,
Come on, come on.
look both ways.
Karl Denson's Tiny Universe. Thank you all.
So at my refinancing meeting, I had 2 cans of grapefruit Perrier.
Perrier.
And I said to the lady, hey, can I have a Perriers? She thought I was going to talk
Straight
about
from
her boobies.
LaCroix.
And she laughed and said, I'm going to invite you to a screening of this movie I'm showing at Midtown Cinema. It's a documentary about water.
Yeah.
Not even a joke. This
pretty
is
cool.
really happening. Hello, kids. Hey, hey, hey.
Carl's here.
We have a headset on the couch for you there. How's that?
All right.
Maybe lift your microphone up a little bit.
To my face?
Yeah, that works.
that
How's
good?
How's your volume?
It's good.
Good.
Welcome, Karl Denson. To
Hello,
Fishcenter.
Adult Swim.
Beautiful performance. Thank you for joining us here today.
Also, you guys have great outfits. I really like the color scheme of the
This
blues.
is the grand unveiling of the new suits.
Hello.
Well, tell us about the suits. How do you decide what to wear?
Well, we've been wearing black suits for the last 3 years or so, 4 years, and it was time for a change. So I was kind of thinking Mad Men.
Oh, Mad Men,
So
right.
you know, we tried to go for the cobalt.
What is it about seeing a band in matching suits that gives it some gravitas or something? What is that?
It looks like they're going to work.
Yeah.
They're going to work for you.
Is that how you feel when you go out there?
Yes. Going to work.
That's why these bums I work with all wear T-shirts.
What are you talking about? I have a button-down shirt, Matt.
These bums. I was talking about these two.
I'm wearing a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I'm wearing
They
sweatpants.
look
I am
like
wearing Fishcenter boxers, though.
They look like just
You're wearing a
came from Garbage
Fishcenter
City.
T-shirt.
You know,
And a
I
Fish Center
actually
t-shirt.
this is all part of a new thing where I'm actually trying to dress like a grown man.
Yeah.
And
You're a grown man.
Yeah, I am a grown man,
Yeah.
but I realized that I started playing with the Stones 4 years ago, and I was invited to a really fancy restaurant in Chile,
Oh, Ben.
and I came down in what I thought was a really nice T-shirt that I bought at Nordstrom's and paid way too much for, and
Nordstrom's is a nice store.
yeah, you know what I mean.
Hell yeah.
It was probably like a $70 T-shirt.
Mostly
So I just
unwrinkled.
thought, based on the fact that it was a $70 T-shirt, it would match up to any $70 shirt.
Yeah.
Well, Shelly, the ticket manager, was not feeling it at all, and she
She
grilled.
scolded you?
She scolded me until I went back upstairs and
Sent you back to your room.
sent me back to my room.
Wow.
So I decided. At that point, I realized I dressed like a little boy, and it was time to dress like a man.
What was Keith wearing? Was he wearing just like skin or something?
He's always wearing something colorful. He's kind of Keith's kind of a Rasta. He's always in something colorful.
So
and
you're
fun.
a Rolling Stone.
I am not a Rolling Stone.
No.
I work for the Rolling Stones. Let's not get that twisted.
Yeah. It's a fine line, though.
Well, yeah, I'm way closer than most.
Yeah.
What if I say you're cooler and better?
Yeah.
Right now, officially.
You know what? I will. I'll take that.
None of those?
I'm gonna take that. I'm not gonna question
None of
your.
those?
I'm not gonna question your judgment.
You know, Keith Richards' last name is the long word for penis. What's he doing? You're just like,
Staying alive.
He would like that. Actually, I'm gonna have to mention that to him.
Tell him Max Simonet sent you.
Max got a thing for you.
Yeah, yeah. Keith,
Carl, we've been instructed that you know a lot about fish.
that I know a lot about fish.
Is that true?
I do know quite a bit about fish.
Yeah.
Oh, you were surprised at first, but turns out.
Yeah. You know
It's
a lot
true.
about fish.
I actually, you know what? I'm gonna tell you a secret.
Yeah.
Maybe I hope the girl's not listening, but there was a couple of girls out there, and they were one of them was in the process of harassing your puffer fish.
What?
Yeah, she wanted to see it swim, and it was relaxing, right?
Yeah.
And the other girl was like, "Don't do that, don't do that." And it was right outside my green room, so I came out and I saw it, and she had actually like got some kind of a stick, like
What?
She's getting ready to like make him move, and I
Poking
you know,
out?
you know what I said to her? I go, "He's not moving because he's nocturnal."
Whoa.
Whoa.
And she bought it. She left him alone.
I'll be right back.
All right, bye, Max.
Where you going?
Thanks for coming.
Where you going, Max?
Where you going?
Security's here.
Number
I think I have
two.
explosive diarrhea.
Wow. How are those great
you
fish?
gonna make it
through the show?
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Oh, he didn't make
Jeremy,
it.
guys.
He
It's
just
Juan
shat on the
Jeremy. How you
floor.
guys
That's sad.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
It's Juan Jeremy. I'm from Calexico, California. Hey, I'm sorry I ignored you yesterday, Mr. Bonowitz.
Oh, that's okay.
You're here with the
forgive
great
you.
Karl Denson, representing his tiny universe.
Carl Benson. All right.
Karl Denson with a D.
A nice Denson.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mr. Denson.
Live it.
It's a nice world. It's a nice little tiny world.
It's a universe. It's not a world.
This is a universe?
Jeremy,
That's great.
did
That is
you
great.
call in just randomly, or did you hear music and think you wanted to call in, or are you just one of these guys that?
I got fed up with chat, so I decided to call.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good.
So
Then
you
you
called
don't.
in to
You can talk to
escape
the
the
guys
chat.
if you like. You don't have
I
to talk
called
to me.
in to escape the chat and just hang out with cool guys.
There you go.
You're in the wrong place. Thanks for calling.
Oh, come on in.
Wow.
So you can't stand for that.
What, leaving the chat and
Huh?
calling in instead?
Not knowing the guy's name that's sitting here. That's,
Yeah, what's
That's,
up with that?
That's unacceptable.
Karl with a K, Denson with a D,
No I.
no I, apostrophe S,
He did apologize to me for some reason.
tiny universe.
Thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us about this tour that you're on. Eat a bunch of peaches.
Well, it's not really a tour. It's a bunch of shows. So we're basically I'm working all the time, you know. So this is something for the fans, just something to give them something extra. And we started doing an Allman Brothers tribute about a year ago, and really liked the music, so we decided to kind of stick with it for a while. So it's just us learning how to play the Allman Brothers semi-correctly, and
They're easy, though. Come on.
trying to grow up as human beings. Yeah, they're really easy.
Oh, wow. You're
Yeah.
playing 4 days in Scranton.
At the Peach Music Festival.
I grew up in Scranton.
You grew up in Scranton?
Well, Wilkes-Barre, but, close enough.
Do you know Joe Biden?
Well, I've not personally, but
of him.
yeah, I've heard of him. Is he in the Stones?
He's the road manager.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, if you're in Atlanta, the Buckhead Theater. Fashionable Buckhead.
Yes, we are hanging out in Atlanta for a few days.
What's
Thanks
your-
to you guys.
What do you do in Atlanta when you're here relaxing?
Oh, man. Usually get out and walk a little bit, try to figure out why every street is called Peachtree. That's kind of my the
There's William Street also. That's what we're on now.
Oh, thanks for that.
Round one of Coin Quest is brought to you by.
There's 18,000 Peachtrees.
Yeah, Peachtree Street, Peachtree Road.
Atlanta also arbitrarily changes the names of streets as they go on.
Yeah, like what? Dick?
Decatur into DeKalb for no reason.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Got a heavy breather.
Hey, my name is Don from Denver.
Dawn.
Denver Dawn. Take a breath, man.
Breathtaking.
It's high altitude. Are you climbing stairs?
No, I was just having a smoke.
You're here with the esteemed Karl Denson.
Carl, Strasburg here. How are you?
No way. This is you guys. For those of you who don't know Don Strasberg, it's kind of like if I was Michelangelo, he would be the Medici family.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. That was a heavy reference,
he's one of my longtime benefactors.
And Carl is one of the longtime benefactors of the music of Colorado. So Newsom told me you were on air, so I had to call in and say hi.
What's up, dude?
How's the live?
man.
How's live Rocky Mountains?
Looking good out there. I like the goatees looking nice and
There
sharp
is a
today.
picture of you up on the wall already. You guys are badass. I like that.
Wow, which one is he?
I think Don
think he's-
Strasberg
he's
over
not-
here.
Yeah, that's Don.
Don Strasberg.
Not Perry?
You guys got a picture of me on the wall?
Yes.
I'm trying to watch you talk, Carl, and it's like slightly delayed.
Yeah, everything's a little delayed around here.
We're ahead of you, baby.
So, Carl, what's your
time
favorite
hole.
venue to play in the world?
Woo! That would be, I would have to say, first of all, Belly Up in San Diego because it's home, and then I would.
There's a room in Boulder. You
Yeah,
like that
I'll-
room at all?
Fox Theater. Come on.
I would say Fox Theater. I haven't played there in a long time though. But
I think me and Newsom have to figure that out, don't we?
yeah, you do. We should do 8 nights at the Fox.
Oh, shit, there's a picture of me and, I probably shouldn't have used a curse word. There was me and Perry.
Yeah, you can curse on the show. I've heard
Cursing.
it. I've heard
It's
it.
encouraged.
Genius! So
that a curse?
Carl,
You
by
need
the
to
way,
move
is
to low
coming
altitude.
to Denver in the fall, and Carl will be playing at the Grand Doozy Festival in September in Denver, Colorado.
Does that have anything to do with weed?
Grand Doobie?
Grand Doozy.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
The
Grand
Grand
Doozy, too.
Doozy Festival. Yeah, Carl's going to be sharing the stage with the likes of Stevie Wonder and Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, my kids are all excited about that
He'll
one.
be slumming it.
Every
then.
once in a while, I look like I'm cool.
Because they like Stevie a lot?
Yeah, and they like Kendrick Lamar.
Don,
And they probably
what
yeah.
bugs did you collect when you were a kid? Did you do what bugs did you collect?
I never collected bugs. Carl, did you collect bugs?
I did not collect bugs. No,
God.
I avoided them at all costs. Actually,
I used to have those little roly-poly asylums. or
you
whatever
you
they're
did you
called.
did not collect roly-polies.
Yeah, you can put them, and they do tight-roping. Not a flea circus because it was like real bugs.
I really liked fireflies, though. That was
Yeah?
definitely. I remember fireflies was a pretty cool thing in the East Coast.
Yeah.
And it also meant that you were old enough to stay up a little bit late because it was dark, and that was always like the fireflies
You
are
could
out.
grab them and smear them on the ground, which I didn't do, but I've seen it done.
East Coast has fireflies. The West Coast has noirs.
What?
Hey,
That's
Get out of here.
What is that?
I've never heard of a
it's
noir.
It's a
reference
genre
to
of
Blood
movie.
Feast last
Wow.
night.
Hey, it's time for round one. Thanks for your call, son.
Well, thank you guys very much, Carl. See you soon. You guys, thanks. Take care, my friend.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
See you,
Buddy.
Don. Yeah, I can't wait. We've seen Don. Let's get Don on.
Don was just on.
That was Don.
And now he's gone.
I was sitting there on the toilet. The guy next to me, as soon as you walk in, of course, he's like, God, no, I can't shit, he says. And I'm like, maybe I shouldn't. And then it's kind of like a light dropping of beans from
Come
my...
on.
What?
You really just went and took a dump, huh?
Oh, God. Listen,
When nature calls.
I saved $100 a month today, though.
On Geico?
Yeah.
-5 for Top Xander. 1 for
One.
Scale.
Carl,
One
this
for
is
Slider.
Quest. You'll see it. The fish collect coins.
-3 for Flump, David.
-6 for Top Xander.
Oh my gosh.
1 for Slider.
It was 2 minus 3 passes.
Oh,
So you
badass
know what?
boy.
Let's. I think we should go back
Top
to the fish,
Xander
though.
gets 2.
I'm very much into you guys' the
1
whole
for
fish
Slider.
collection.
I'm sorry, Carl.
-3
They're
for Top
playing a game
Xander.
right now.
1
We gotta
for
pay
Ale.
attention to the game.
30
Oh,
seconds,
okay,
Carl.
okay.
Another 1 for Ale.
One for Slider.
-3 for Top Xander.
1 for Hot Steven.
2 for
Say it a little
Ale.
faster, Max.
2 for Top Xander.
Oh, a wheel coin. -5 for Jeremy Legg.
1,
really
2, 3 for Top Xander.
Top
1
Xander
for
hit
Ale.
the wheel.
1 for Ale and Hamburger, and 1 more for Top Xander. 1 for Ale.
Hamburger could use those points.
Top Xander's a top scorer.
-3 for Top Xander. 1, 2 for Ale.
1 for Jeremy Legg. And that's the end of the
I
round.
think Ale actually. No, Hamburger did get that. 1 for Hamburger also.
Oh my gosh.
I thought he was blocked, but he was not totally blocked.
Carl, how'd you hook up with the Stones? How does that work?
That is cool. You know, I played for Lenny Kravitz back in the day, and so we remained friends after I left the band, and so he called me one day in a few years ago and said, "Hey, I got somebody that needs a sax player," and I said, "I don't think so. I'm kind of my dance calendar's kind of full," and because I was just tired of running around on the road, and he said, "I think you might want to check this one out." So
You were thinking it was
who
some low class.
yeah, you know what I mean?
See.
A pop gig where I play the same thing
Right.
every time and
Baker Street.
don't have any fun.
Mumford and Sons.
Right.
So
Hello?
Hang on. We're in the middle of an important story. Go on,
I know.
Carl.
yeah, so it just turned out that I was sitting there, working on some music with a friend, and Lenny Kravitz called me and offered me the Stones gig, and so within a week I was having a Skype call with Mick Jagger.
When you Skype call with Mick Jagger, is it necessary you have a good Skype connection, or do you get anxious that you don't have a good Wi-Fi signal?
No, I mean I generally have a good Wi-Fi signal.
Did Mick have a good Wi-Fi signal?
He had a very good Wi-Fi signal.
We have a lot of Skype anxieties, I think, that other people don't
You
have.
don't have. They don't have.
Yeah.
Why have you guys had?
Sometimes people's microphones don't work, and then you spend half the call saying, "Oh, go to your settings, change your mic in the settings."
Who is Mick Jagger's cable provider? Do you know?
You know what? I don't know.
I can't-
I would say Cox.
I'm kind of impressed that Lenny Kravitz is the Rolling Stones booking manager.
Really?
Well, that's how this happened.
I'm not surprised by that at all.
What's your name? Where are you calling from, sir? Sir, remember?
This is
Called
Lee
us?
calling from South Florida.
Oh yes. How are the
What's up,
bugs
Carl
out there?
D?
Oh, sorry.
Chilling, man. What you up to?
This is Lee, the dancing machine from Jam Cruise.
Ah,
Oh wow.
very cool.
Lee, the
Yes,
dancing
sir.
machine.
Yes, sir.
I've been
Lee
very-
Lee, the
I've been
dancing
very
machine.
proactive in our relationship. Last year's Jam Cruise cost me my knees, and I had to have special braces to wear to get down to you. And now this year, I had my left knee partially replaced 8 weeks ago, and I'm ready for you at Wani.
All right.
So-
Well, you know what?
Keep it coming. I'm ready for you.
do some proper rehab on that thing so we don't break it again.
Absolutely have. I just look forward to it. So you are the buster of kneecaps as far as I'm concerned. Keep it going, too.
All right, I will.
Lee, do you want to play a 20-point game?
Am I away?
Do you want to play a 20-point game that we've made
Yes, I
for
do.
today? It's called Denson in the Street. It's a classic reference to the famous music video from Family Guy. We got KD, we got DB, we got the other guy, ST. You look at the close-up picture and you tell us which one of these, MJ, you just tell us which one of those three men is under this circle.
What is that, Paris?
Yeah,
What's your problem?
absolutely.
Lee, does that make sense?
Vienna?
Sense?
Lee, turn down your bullshit.
Okay, yes. Am I supposed to be looking at something?
Yeah, you're going to see an image of a man that's obscured in a circle, and you have to tell us if it's Mick Jagger, David Bowie, or Karl Denson. In the new game, Denson in the Street. It's a very good game, they say, and it's worth 20 points. Can you say it's a very good game?
It's awesome. Who am I seeing in the circle?
Yes.
I don't see a who.
Well,
I see a...
You have to guess who that is.
You have to trust us.
there
Say
is.
somebody.
You have to trust us.
It's a little obscured.
Carl's going to come in and steal your points if you get it wrong.
Collins. Bootsy Collins.
Okay, he's going Bootsy Collins. That's none of the choices.
I see
Carl, do you want to sweep in and steal his
I'm
points?
going to go Mick Jagger.
Mick Jagger.
saying
Carl's
Mick
going
Jagger.
Mick.
Let's see who it is
Oh,
for
it
the
was one
20
of you
points.
three. Oh, that was too easy.
Not for you.
It was David
Oh,
Bowie.
Thanks for calling.
I missed the point.
I hate this game I thought of this morning.
Yeah, I like the title.
That's where I thought
I
of
did.
it.
I like the title too.
That's what I thought of it.
Yes.
Carl, it's time for round 2 of Coin Quest.
Okay.
Man,
This
today's
is 90
going.
seconds.
Let's do it. I'll try not to interrupt this time.
It's okay.
No, you were excited, and that's cool.
What do you
Yeah.
think of did any of these fish stand out to you as particularly interesting or attractive?
Well, the trigger fish
Oh, Top
are,
Xander.
are vicious. So, when my brother had a big tank, he still has a tank,
Oh, I
and,
forgot to put 20 points.
and the triggers and feeding were pretty awesome.
Yeah, we had a clown trigger before named Dottie, and she was always the queen of feeding Frenzy Fridays.
Yeah.
Top Xander
She
is
was like the tank's pit bull.
Top Xander, very aggressive and very brave.
Yeah, we were doing little goldfish, and the triggers just run up behind him and take the tail off really quick.
Who's this
That's our
guy?
first move.
You'd feed them goldfish, really?
That's one of your
Yeah.
band members. Which band member is that?
I think that might be the bass player.
You tell him he's not part of Coin Quest.
Oh, is that Chris?
He heard his name.
Here we go.
Oh, come on.
Well, his coins don't count.
Alrighty, these are the net zeros values, a -1,
This
-5,
round
plus
gets
5.
intense.
This is an intense round, Carl.
Looks
And the
like,
clock is off.
1 for Mimosa.
This should be round 3, really.
Nah.
This is the most intense round.
-1 for Top Xander. I gotta do the math. -5 for Top Xander.
Plus 5 for Jeremy Legg.
-1 for Top Xander.
Net 0 for Flump, and then -5 for Jeremy Legg.
-2 for Top Xander.
Plus 5 for Jeremy Legg. Badass coin on the field.
-1, and he she ad passes the -5.
For who?
Top Xander. And a -4 for Top Xander.
No, plus 4.
Oh, +4, you're right. -1
1 for Jeremy
for
Legg.
Top Xander.
Plus 5 for Flump.
Another -1 for Top Xander. Another -1 for Top Xander.
Oh, boy.
-4 for
No,
Top Xander.
plus 4.
+4. Why do I keep saying that?
I don't know, Cho.
Another +4 for
Don't
Top
be
Xander.
upset with me.
I'm upset with myself.
Oh.
+4 for Top Xander.
Oh, rearrange
Another
coin.
plus
-1
4
for Jeremy Legg.
+8 for Top Xander. +5
God.
for Ale. Ale hits the rearrange.
-1 for Flump. 1 more for Jeremy Legg.
-1 for Top Xander.
-1 for Flump.
+1 for Top Xander.
Plus 1 for Steve.
Net 0, so that doesn't matter. net 0, but a -1 for Ale.
-1 for Jeremy Legg.
This is an intense round. I'm sweating over here.
Yeah.
My hands are sweaty.
-1 for Top Xander at the buzzer.
Dave,
Carl-
why'd you get rid of all my sounds? I couldn't.
I did
it
get rid
wasn't
of all
cool.
your
You
sounds.
Carl,
they weren't
because-
there.
Tell us about the Jam Cruise.
Sorry.
What is that all about?
The Jam Cruise is a boat
Okay.
or a ship. I'm going to call it
Uh-huh.
a ship. And it's
Ship is a nice boat, like a crazy boat.
Yeah, it's a big boat.
Uh-huh.
And it cruises around the Caribbean and Gulf of Mexico with maybe 20, 30 bands on it for 6 days, and it's pretty awesome. And there's a jam room. I think that's kind of the real great part of Jam Cruises, that there's a couple of jam rooms where musicians can randomly get together and just make collaborations and make music.
You've played. There's a list of people that you've played with. So who are some of the favorite people you've played with? Some of your favorites.
Well, I would say when I think of my all times, it's probably Bob Dylan
Oh, yeah.
and
I like him.
and James Brown.
Oh, I like him too.
Yeah, those are
Played
good.
with Bob
those-
Dylan, James Brown.
yeah,
That's incredible.
yeah, pretty
Who
cool.
who would win if they were to fight each other? James Brown would beat his ass, right?
Well, are you talking young?
Whatever, whichever. Maybe old James Brown versus old Bob Dylan.
That's way better. I don't know, man. I think Bob Dylan's kind of cagey.
Yeah.
You know, he probably would pull something out of his hat. I wouldn't
hit you
bet
with
on him
a
at all.
shiv, you think?
But you know, I think James Brown, you know, straight up in a straight up fight would probably win.
He'd go crazy.
Little more in shape, you know,
Yeah.
like stamina and all that stuff.
Do you hide knives under your beard for fights?
No, they're in my sleeves.
Whoa.
Oh, you're like Taxi Driver.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Savion Griggs. I'm calling out of Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, I know that place.
Yeah, it's right near us.
Yeah.
You're here with
Yeah.
Karl Denson.
All around us.
Yeah, pretty much.
You can say 2 compliments to Carl. Let's hear them.
2 compliments. Say amazing, and it smells good.
Smells good.
Oh,
Oh, that's nice.
that's good to
Yeah.
hear.
Do you get that a lot,
and
Karl?
Savion, you have a very good name. That's a great name.
Thank you.
What a positive episode so far.
We're all cuddles.
Yeah, our call screener says that Lee called back just to say that he had a good time.
Oh, man.
Aw.
Wow.
Playing
Karl,
Denson
maybe-
in the street.
Maybe your music.
Losing Denson in the street.
Maybe your music cheers everyone up in this rough world.
That
Yes,
is,
it is.
that's what we're attempting to do for sure.
It's your business.
Same page.
Max, you got a game for this guy?
Yeah, I do. Question, Fabian. Is music the oldest form of prostitution?
What? How do you get that?
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to say yes for that.
In the tiny universe, where are we?
Prostitution is the oldest form of
We're looking at an overhead view of the universe, which is an easy thing to get a camera angle of. Look, they gave me this, too. They gave me this. You
You
have
were
to
just
tell
in the
us
bathroom.
Yeah.
where...
Probably did not wash
It wasn't
your
on my
hands.
hands. I washed my hands. I used that foam, and it comes out and looks like a foamy white turd when it goes in your hand.
Come on.
Hey, where are we in the tiny universe?
How do you jam with James Brown, though? Doesn't he just sing and dance?
You guys are in my
James
head.
Brown, what do you mean? He's got like the best bands in the entire world.
Yeah, but he
Joe.
himself, what does he play?
Joe, we were being so positive, and then you come out here shitting
James
on
Brown
James
doesn't
Brown.
I'm not
jam?
shitting on him. I'm
Let Karl
curious.
answer. Let Karl answer. Karl.
I'm curious.
Well, James Brown, yes. To corroborate my friends here, James Brown has always had one of the best bands in the business. And Maceo Parker was his sax player, and who is still one of the greatest saxophone players alive. So, yeah, that's
So
how
technically, you're jamming with his band, not James Brown. Though.
Well, actually, no. I'm
What are you
gonna
talking about, Joe?
I'm trying to picture it. Shut up.
No,
I'm interested.
Technically, you're jamming with the band.
I was
though.
jamming with James Brown because he was holding the microphone for my solo. So
You
I'm
see? That's
But
interesting.
the trick to this is it was actually Dave Matthews Band
Whoa.
that was playing. James Brown was sitting in, as was I.
Whoa.
Turn that around.
You see, I'm glad I clarified.
Yeah.
So where are we in this universe? If this is the entirety of the observable universe, where are we?
You guys are inside of my head.
No, look at your
the
screen, buddy.
Goddamn picture, Fabian.
He's looking inward.
It's the same thing.
Look at your screen.
Okay.
Where are we in the observable universe?
You ask him to point to it, or how's this work?
Just say.
I mean, there's a couple rings here.
I mean, it's obvious if you think about it.
Okay. But I'm not trying to see. I just look. I'm looking at her phone right now.
Look at his phone, Max.
Yeah.
You're too busy
Are we in the
refinancing
Matrix?
to have a good
Is
game.
that what we're talking about?
Holding in the rest of your shit.
Let me put you
No,
on
I
hold
got
for
it.
1 second.
Okay, we're gonna play a different game with this guy real fast. Okay. Let's
Thanks
get
for
another.
calling.
That's where are we?
We're giving this to Carl.
I want to know the answers.
Well,
to that.
someone can call
I'm
later.
gonna
and figure
say
it out.
I'm gonna say we're to the right there on the edge of that gold ring.
Alrighty. Well, we'll let someone call in.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm Ryan. I'm from Northern California.
Oh, wine country.
Where are we, Ryan?
He doesn't have it on the screen yet.
I'm near Mount Shasta, but I saw Carl play last year at a funk festival in Belden.
Uh-huh.
Carl, do you remember every memory that other people have?
Oh, yes, I remember Belden. It has a beautiful little bridge that you drive into there.
Yeah, it's a nice small little gathering of funk enthusiasts every year.
Yeah, that was a fun day.
Ryan, we're going to play the saxophone animal noise game, where you have to make the sound of a saxophone, and Carl's going to make the sound of a saxophone, and whoever's closest to the sound of a real saxophone wins the saxophone animal noise game. Now, Carl's
Okay.
got a lot more experience firsthand,
I should win this hands down. So
but, I'd like to see Ryan try.
don't embarrass me, Ryan.
Ryan, we're
All
going to
right.
count you down. We need 3 saxophone sounds in a row. Make sure they're
3?
authentic saxophone sounds.
No joke ones. Not like...
Make them authentic, and we're going to count you down.
Can you do that one more time, Max?
Hey, Ryan, give me a quick check 1, 2.
Check 1, 2.
That sounds beautiful. Thank you. 2.
Ryan,
1.
go. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Hey,
now.
Max, do you have an? Okay, we'll get
That's
Carl.
That sounded like all the same sound.
Oh, man. Cold,
Carl's going to be
cold
good at
breeze
this.
coming from Carl.
I'm trying to win, baby.
Dave, we'll play it from this computer
Okay.
when the time comes.
Carl's going to step in.
Where's that sound coming to?
We're going to count you down, Carl.
I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna give you guys. I'm gonna take it one step further. I'm going to describe before I do this. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So we're gonna.
Dave, are you ready?
I'm
Dave?
ready.
I'm going to count you down, Carl.
All right. So we're gonna have a little rock and roll saxophone. Ready?
Ready.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we're gonna have some avant-garde saxophone. And then some smooth, sweet saxophone.
Wow. Okay, I have to quickly just make some trims.
We're going to compare the two.
3 different
And
kinds.
we'll go
I
to the
was-
official sound of a saxophone, which I have. I have the official sound of a saxophone on my
This
machine.
has to be the most technical entry we've ever had.
Yeah, I've never.
Yes, this is.
This reminds me of that great game Fishcenter used to have, the fax sax game.
Oh yeah, we used to play a game.
Although you are easily the most professional.
Thank you, Joe.
No.
What happened in Max's Sax Facts? You had to guess who was the soloist.
Yeah.
Well, a
We should
saxophone
play
solo
that.
and
When it comes
It's too
to
late, I forgot
authority
about it.
on sax, I'd say Carl is the man.
oh, Kenny G's pretty good. Very funny, Max. We're Kenny G. Fuck you, dude. Get out of here.
How is Kenny G? Is he great? Is he not great?
Are you asking me?
Whoever.
I would say he's not great, but he's smart.
Smart.
Sometimes it
Good
is.
an-
It's all
good
about
answer.
being smart.
Yeah. Good. I'm not gonna. You know, the thing about it is, I think the idea of like selling out, being pop or whatever, you kind of want to go to edge of how corny you can be without being embarrassed.
Yeah, knowing how to be successful is a skill in and of itself.
Yeah, and
some people can be good at being successful.
And corny's not bad. It's just if you can be, if you don't feel bad about how corny you are, then you're in good shape.
Yeah.
When you start feeling bad about it, then you're going too far.
But see, if your goal is to just be successful, that's how you justify it. Never mind being
Yeah.
a legit sax player. He wants to be successful.
Yes.
Next show.
I bet he's proud of himself.
I'm sure he can cry a river into his billions
Exactly.
of
I'm sure he enjoys his palatial mansion.
Yeah, it must be hard.
I wonder if
He's
he
in
has
hell
his
every
own
day.
elevators.
That play sax.
Alrighty, let's listen to this.
All right. All right, this one's easy. Is it even a question?
Ryan, you're pretty good though.
You steamrolled me, man.
I never knew that's what Kenny G looked like.
I like his jacket. He could be. He's trying to be in your band.
All right, Joe.
It's not even close. Ryan, that was a good effort, but you came up against the best, and
Oh, yeah, he steamrolled me.
Carl's the winner.
Thanks, Ryan.
Well,
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thanks for letting me win, Ryan.
Who do you want to give those points
That
to
was
when
not-
Joe gives them,
far
decides
from a
how
fair
many
fight.
you get?
Out of 25 points, Carl, your various saxophones are worth a total of 23 points.
Wow.
For the fish of your choice.
Points off or something. I don't know what.
All right.
I think, Joe, the avant-garde you didn't like?
Well, I feel like
No, that was actually really good. We didn't play an example of that.
I feel like a mouth can't do the reed correctly as part of the thing.
Yeah, but you notice they tried. Like the rock saxophone.
Pick your fish, Carl.
Yeah, loop that thing.
Who should I listen to if I want to get into music like this?
John Coltrane.
Coltrane.
Yeah, late John Coltrane.
All right, I have. I wonder what Coltrane is. It Ascension? Is that?
I have it.
Ascension,
yeah.
Interstellar Space would be the
Oh,
best
check
one.
I got a
one
little
out.
taste of it right here, Dave.
Oh, I like this.
Is this it? You guys should play this on with your almonds.
You know what? Hey, that shit is hard right there.
Yeah.
That guy's not messing around.
So who gets the 23 points, Carl, if you were to give it to any one of these 11 fish?
11 fish.
Pick a fish
As
that
in
you
the-
think deserves it.
The names up there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can full screen it for you.
Well, do I get a? Oh yeah, I want to see the type. I'm gonna, cause I'm gonna probably go with a trigger.
Well, that's TX Cupper.
That was exactly.
But I'll have you know, TX Cupper, one of the top fish currently. I don't know if you want to help.
He's no underdog.
She's one of the MVPs.
I kind of like. I think I'm gonna give it to Baloo, Bijou.
Bijou.
Yeah.
Bijou's cool.
Bijou could use the help.
Right.
Yeah.
Bijou, an underperforming fish, now close to third place.
There we go.
Now, Carl, before we send you back into the studio, we would like your help placing the Fishcenter coins for round 3. You can do that from your seat through the magic of digital coin placement technology, DCPT.
There's 2 -5s and 2 +5s.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was licking my lips. I'm sorry.
No,
What do
it's
they
okay.
taste like?
I was imitating LL Cool J.
Cool, Jay.
If you pick one at a time, you can move it anywhere you like on the screen.
Okay, you mean I can actually do that right now?
Yeah, watch.
Oh boy,
See how that works?
this is cool. It's like curling.
Yeah, it's like curling.
Oh, wrong way. Okay, so I'm gonna move that one way over there.
All right. Next.
Interesting placement. Interesting choice. It's going to favor certain fish, you know.
Over there.
Very precise placements. One thing, most guests are kind of willy-nilly, but
Well, you know, the idea of actually going backwards is very counterintuitive here. It's just fun to figure it out.
All right.
There we go.
Let's see how you did.
I wonder if Bijou will get any points.
That -5's in the Bijou zone.
Oh, no. There's the clock.
5, net 0 for Topsander.
+5 for Jeremy Leg and Slider.
5 for Topsander, 5 for Ale.
-5 for Flump. Another +5 for Slider. -5 for Steve.
-5 total for Topsander.
+5 for Steve. +5 for Bijou. I mean, not Jeremy Leg, not Bijou, Dave. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Just got Bijou on the brain.
-5 for Topsander.
-5 for J Leg.
5 for Topsander.
-5 for Slider.
There's a 5 for Ale behind the little rock.
I see a Bijou reflection, but that's all.
5 for Topsander. 5 for Mimosa.
People can't see it on their screen. But Joe, if you switched who's full screen or not, people can see that Bijou reflection on the right.
That would be a pain in the ass mid-round.
Okay.
5 for Topsander.
5 for Slider, -5 for Jeremy Leg.
10 for Topsander, 5 for Mimosa, -5 for Topsander.
-5 for Slider and Flump. And there's a scale coin on the field.
Ale just hit it.
-5 for Steve,
10
-5
for
for
Topsander.
Flump.
And a -10 for Topsander. Oh boy. But Topsander
This is an awesome game.
Net 0.
-5 for Steve,
Play
5
this with
for
your
Slider.
fish at home.
-5 for Topsander, 5 for Ale. Another
5
-5
for
for
Slider.
Topsander.
5 for Jeremy Leg.
Just missed it.
Can't believe there's
5
10
for
seconds
Topsander.
left.
5 for Topsander. Another 5, 10 for Topsander.
5 for Slider.
5 for Mimosa.
That's the end of the round.
Is that Hamburger's front end or ass end? That's his
the
face or his ass?
That's his ass. No, that's his
Max,
face.
can you see?
That's his face, Joe.
That's his face.
Shit, did he start there?
There's
That's
only
why we
one
got
way
the
to
D
find
play.
out.
Review for a possible mouth.
And listen, we
Carl?
can do a space race while Carl goes back to the sea.
He started there.
Let me tell
He
you.
did start there?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
We should call it Studio C
Promoted
like the
several
ocean.
shows. Eat a Bunch of Peaches. A highly regarded celebration of the Allman Brothers Band. 1972 album Eat a Peach. Is that accurate?
That is accurate.
Fantastic. Karl Denson's Tiny Universe. Your music can be streamed and purchased on, look at all these, Spotify, Amazon, YouTube, Pandora, Deezer, iHeartRadio, Apple Music, TuneIn. You're everywhere.
Wow.
Tomorrow at the Buckhead Theater. You got one more in you?
We have one more.
All right.
Take it over, sir.
See
I'm ready
ya.
for you.
Thank you.
Well, that's happening. Let's do the space
We're going to need your
race.
headset.
Let's launch the
See ya.
space race. You guys
Thank
ready?
you.
For a quick little space race. Say, if you're going to have to put my sound up. Even though, no, this one you don't need it.
For space race.
Alrighty, let's go. Hamburger's already way up in front. Mimosa, Bijou, and Slider coming up. But is it always going to be Hamburger, or are those Hamburger fans?
heads. Come on, hamburger
They
heads.
suck.
Did
They're
they write
annoying.
bots? Do you think there's hamburger head bots?
Of course.
Turdnor, recycle pile, bots.
That's
Tomadelli,
right.
total bot.
Hamburger, Bijou, and Flump, meaning Hamburger gets the 20 points today.
1-03, that's a bot.
Sure.
Astronauticus, bot. Dat Master Zach, bot.
I think for like $50 American, you can get 100
Oh,
Russian
Stoner
bots.
Jennifer's in the chat now.
Twitter
she's
at
a
Karl
bot.
Denson. Instagram, Karl Denson's Tiny Universe. That's where I do my new following on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah. Have you heard of that?
I heard it's the worst for people's neuroses or obsessions. Is
Instagram?
Yeah.
Really?
They say it's the worst for young kids.
I think Instagram's relaxing. I find Twitter to be filled with neurotic, weird.
But they say in terms of people's self-image because they all feel like
Well,
they have
'cause
to be
it's actual
pretty.
pictures.
I love myself. So
Yeah.
ain't
Well,
no problems for me.
You're a sociopath.
I'm hot.
I know.
Bon like what you got on myself.
Hamburger's in first place.
Slice.
TX Cupper in
Same.
second. Bijou in third. Ale with 20 in fourth. Mimosa in fifth with 15.
All right. Well, like I said before, we don't deserve them, but they're here anyway. and we're grateful for it. Ladies and gentlemen, Karl Denson's Tiny Universe.
Everybody knows that. Tiny Universe knows that, y'all.
Karl Denson's Tiny Universe. Go see him tomorrow night at the Buckhead Theater. I would.
I hope everyone who goes to see him sees them play their instruments because they seem to be very good at it.
Very good.
But who knows what they're planning?
Tom Cinema at the Cinemas up next. Coming up tonight, live at 8 o'clock. Last stream on the left. Sports Holes at 9, Blood Feast at 10. What are you guys doing for that?
Man, did we have an idea? Last night we redid our famous window episode, but we brought it into the world of film noir. We launched a fire alarm.
Set off a fire alarm?
Yeah, I don't know.
They
how
sure
it
did.
happened.
You did?
Oh, they did.
How come I didn't know about that?
Joe was pounding. He was like this. Like, you know, when they do the fist bump.
What'd you
He's
do
like,
that?
nice.
I mean, we didn't do it. Just, you know.
No, the fog machine that they were using did it.
You didn't tell people to turn off the thing?
I don't know.
And you know, guess who's out of town today? Ian. So what do you think happened?
Got laid off.
Well, he just got a text from Raina. Apparently he's hanging out with Raina.
Really? He has a lot of friends.
I think it's a work thing. He works with Vice now.
Does Raina work with Vice?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
thank
think-
you.
I don't know.
Thank you for
All right.
It's like
that.
some wild
Oh,
speculation.
by the way, that is a special sports hole tonight. Should say that.
They're all special, Matt.
This one is more special.
Oh.
Right, Joe?
Oh, I know why it's special. We should test that out,
I'm
huh?
not going to say anything.
Well, so special announcement: we are going to retire Adam shares.
Joe, how's your
Really?
toe? Everyone's asking.
It's a little bit better than yesterday, but still hurting.
Okay.
But it's improving. Send me thoughts and
That's
prayers.
sad. I don't want to get rid of Adam shares. I love Adam shares.
Well, how about this for tonight on Bloodfeast? This guy named Jim Silverman, my stepdad, sent me the information about the kid of someone he knows who apparently lives in Atlanta and wants to get into animation and wanted a casual phone call. Should we call him on Bloodfeast?
That would be casual. Please use the bathroom before the show, Max.
Listen.
It seemed like it just came upon him, Matt.
It was like a sudden. I was
Can't
sitting there.
blame
They're
him.
playing
He
the
was
songs, and I
rushing
had a
to
sharp
get here.
pain.
Talking to Max.
Can't blame him.
Is it the grapefruit?
Did it just come upon you, Max?
It did. It came upon me. I didn't know I had pooped
I'm
twice
sure.
before this meeting.
I'm sure if he could
Wait,
hold
it was
he would.
grapefruit flavored Perrier or actual grapefruit juice?
It's grapefruit
The
flavored
Perrier
I don't
made
know if that's what it was. I
Grapefruit
did also
juice
make.
will definitely
I
clear
made
you out.
sausage and eggs
All
for
right.
breakfast.
That's,
that's
that's
not-
what happened.
I'm very sorry.
No, it's
I didn't
okay.
mean
It's
to.
a request.
I thought it'd be funny if I
Why
didn't
would it
shit
be
my
funny?
pants in the chair and actually went to the bathroom.
If you ever are blocked up,
I
just
felt
eat
it like it was
half
going to
a
be like
grapefruit.
wink.
All right.
I've been holding it all day.
I actually had a glorious morning poop.
All right.
At home.
Well, okay.
It was glorious.
Oh, it was that Skittles Icy I had last night.
Thanks for watching.
John Wesley Harding was a friend to the poor. He traveled with a gun in every hand. All along this countryside he opened many a door, but he was never known to hurt an honest man. Was down in Cheney County, a time they talk about. With his lady by his side, he took a stand. And soon the situation there was all but straightened out. For he was always known to lend a helping hand. All across the telegraph, his name it did resound. But no charge held against him could they prove. And there was no man around who could track or chain him down. He was never known to make a foolish move.